So you've left teaching and now you're looking for a new job. Or maybe you're considering leaving the classroom, but you kind of want to know your options of other alternative job careers before actually leaving the classroom. If this sounds like you, then you definitely want to stick around because I'm going to be sharing with you guys some teaching related and some not teaching related job options for you. Hey guys, my name is Laura. If you are new here, then you probably don't know that I recently left the classroom. I'm going to go ahead and link my whole video that I made on my story of why I left the classroom in the description down below. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out. I thought it's pretty interesting. It's doing pretty well. Go check it out if you want to know. But for now, let's go ahead and find out some teaching related job options for you if you have left the classroom or are considering leaving the classroom. So number one, and it's probably pretty obvious to many teachers, is tutoring. You may actually already be tutoring if you're a teacher. I know that I had a lot of coworkers who would tutor other kids in the school that were at a different grade level or in a different classroom. So you may already have an in. You already know teachers, so you can ask them if any of their kids need tutoring. You already know students because you've been working in a school. So weasel your way in. Send out a few emails, make a few phone calls, find out if anyone needs any tutoring. That could definitely be a very good option for you, and basically you get to make your own pay scale, so you can charge however much you want for your time. Now, if you've already left the classroom and let's say for instance you're like me and you did not have a good experience at the school that you were at, tutoring for kids at the school may not be an option for you. So some other options may be doing like SAT tutoring. Say you're a high school teacher or a middle school teacher, or you're just really smart. You could try to go ahead and do SAT tutoring or ACT tutoring, things like that for high school students. There's also just some general tutoring companies that you can work for. Now, let's say you're kind of sick of having the 9-to-5 job and you want to have a more flexible schedule. An option for you is to do online teaching. Online teaching offers flexible hours. It's way less stressful, less paperwork. In fact, there's usually not a lot of paperwork other than a few prep things. Most online teaching companies are one-to-one, so you have less students to deal with. Some are small groups, but again, the small groups are usually about 4 students, if that. So this next option is going to be for my technology related people. Now, if you're not a tech person, stick with me. I have some options for you in just a moment. And let's also say for this option, you kind of want to just get away from being around students, being around parents, and you just want to work specifically on doing lesson plans and the creative side of teaching that I know I personally love and a lot of other teachers love as well. So option number 3 is to become a teachers pay teachers seller or creator. So yes, you do have to be pretty tech savvy to do this. I know there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube, search them and you'll find some, but this option can definitely make you a lot of money, especially if you love creating project theme related, like holiday related themed activities and things like that. That definitely can work out for you, especially if you teach elementary school. That definitely will work out for you because I know I personally, as well as all my coworkers that I know, have spent tons of money on teachers pay teachers. I personally have a teachers pay teachers store as well with a few products up on it. I haven't posted any new products in a very long time. Nothing that I'm super proud of. Honestly, I really haven't dedicated the time to it, but I know a lot of people can make like a boatload of money. I know some teachers who have quit teaching completely and just gone into teachers pay teachers alone. So it'll take some time to build up like your product base and stuff, but if you have the time and can dedicate to it, I would say definitely go for it. Again, it's flexible hours, it's creative, and it's fun. All right, enough rambling. Option number 4, we got 2 left for teaching related. So option number 4 is for my non-tech savvy people who are still interested in more of the creative side of teaching and don't necessarily want to be around students all the time, and that is to be a curriculum writer or reviewer. So tons of companies are always looking to hire people to help write their curriculum, help review their curriculum. So it's kind of something you're just gonna have to research and find out, but it's definitely a really good option for you if you like the lesson planning aspect and activity aspect of the teaching. and you're not that tech savvy to where you can create products on Teachers Pay Teachers, definitely look into doing that. So another thing I wanted to mention here is not only can this job stay within the teaching field, but it can also go outside the teaching field. So you could be reviewing textbooks, helping write curriculum for textbooks, things like that, or online resources, FCRR for my Florida teachers, or you can actually go outside of the teaching field to actually write and review curriculum. So I have a friend who was one of my coworkers my first year that I taught 4th grade, and she actually left that school year. I hope she doesn't mind that I'm telling a story. I'm not gonna tell her name, but she left the school year and she became kind of like a writer slash reviewer for curriculum for the police department. That's definitely something, if you wanted to get out of the teaching field but have a leg up on the competition, that could be something you look into. Okay, so this is the last one, and bear with me because it's teaching related and not teaching related, so that's why I kind of put it in the middle here. It's nannying. Now, some teachers who left the classroom or are in the classroom right now are like, I'm not nannying, but stick with me here. It can make you a lot of money. You basically make your own schedule. If you don't get along with the family and the kids, you can say sorry. It's not like you signed a contract or anything. Actually, some families will make you sign a contract, so make sure you test out with the kids first to see if you actually like them or not. But yeah, you can make a lot of money from nannying. Look on the websites. There's tons of websites that you can kind of get vetted, and it'll help you like get your name out there. Again, if you were a teacher in the classroom, then you can definitely weasel your way in with those connections because you already know some families from working at a school. So let's move into some non-teaching related job options for you. So for my non-teaching related job options, this first one actually stemmed from a comment that I got on my why I quit my teaching job video, and it got me thinking, and I wanted to give some options to this person, and I've actually got a ton of comments that are very similar to this one. But basically the person said that they were not able to quit their job because they need money. They can't just quit their job on a whim, so they have to stick in the classroom. So this first option is called gig jobs. Now, if you don't know what gig jobs are, I can make a video about it if you would like. Just leave me a comment down below. Basically, you get flexible hours. You do probably need some sort of transportation, most likely a car or a motorcycle, something like that. So some options for you could be like Uber Eats, Lyft, Grubhub, Ship. So all these options can give you money while you're waiting to hear back from another job. So for my friend who commented saying, you know, I can't just quit my job because I need money, I can't leave the classroom, you could be doing Uber Eats or doing grocery shopping for other people with the company Shipped, and that can give you some time to be still making money while you're waiting to hear back from your other job options. And so with gig jobs, it's really up to you to make the money. You have to put in the effort, you have to go out and drive, you have to go out and make the deliveries, but you can make some money if that's an option for you and you're like me and you couldn't just stay in the classroom any longer. So my second non-teaching related job for you is being an editor. So a great website to look for this is called Upwork. Upwork offers a ton of different, I guess you could say, freelancing jobs and being an editor is definitely one of them. So if you are one of my friends who are great at writing, you're great at editing papers, grammar, all that stuff, this could definitely be an option for you. Now, option number 3 for my non-teaching related friends is administrative assistant. Now, this is for my friends who kind of want to stick with a 9-to-5 job where you have set hours. This could be a great option for you where you will have a leg up on the competition because you are already organized. You can definitely explain how being a teacher kept you organized. You're flexible, you're focused, you're detail oriented, you're great at making schedules. Definitely that's something, if you want a more 9-to-5 job where you want to work into an office, that can definitely be something where you already have the qualifications. You just gotta prove it with your teaching skills. So option number 4 is gonna be my last option, and it's going back to school. Now, this sounds like a big task and a lot of money, but if you are really invested in a certain career path and you wanna get out of the classroom and you know what you wanna do, but you just don't have the skills and qualifications to get that job yet, going back to school might be an option for you. And yes, this will be an investment, so maybe this is where you look into doing some nannying on the side, some online teaching on the side. It might help you pay for schooling, but if you know what career you want to do outside of teaching, this might be a great option for you. Well, that's it for now. I have a ton of other jobs that I can talk to you guys about, so if you want a part 2 of teaching and non-teaching related options for ex-teachers, I can definitely make a part 2. Just leave me a comment down below. And like I said earlier in the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos and that part 2 if you want it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!